Hey everybody, this is Dave coming to you from the Gaming Cave. We're here for 0 liter Dan versus games of the World War II Pacific Theater solitaire game. And this will be day 2 of a 5-day campaign in China, 1941. So catch up a couple things. We destroyed this target on day 1. And I told you it had this text down here that said improvement, lose 2 SO during each draw target card step. That would have come into effect if I had not destroyed the target. So because I destroyed the target, it has no effect. But if I had not destroyed it, then I would have started losing SO points when I draw target cards. So luckily I went ahead and destroyed that. I still have this event card, which is save this card. Nobody got damaged last time that I have to add 2 stress on the first pilot that takes damage to his plane. And if you'll remember, at the end of the day I have to add maintenance needed to each aircraft. Every aircraft gets a maintenance needed at the end of the day. That simulates, doing their refitting, rearming, fueling, any kind of maintenance work that would have to be done on the plane. I have 3 maintenance crews. So out of each one of these can do 2 maintenance points. So because I had no damaged planes, I had 6 on that flight. All 6 of them got repaired overnight. So they're all available. So now the only limit to it is the pilot stress that everybody would have. Okay, so let's get to it, and I'll show you here on the player log. I filled everything out. Of course, we had the extra 5 in the SO points, plus I gained 3 for that target, so I had a +8 and a -1, so I'm actually at 19 now, so my SOs went up, which is unusual a lot of times. And I gained 5 victory points. This is going to be day 2, and you can see all the pilots except the 2 that did not fly have some level of stress. Okay, but nobody's at the shaken range yet. All right. So now, because my recon went up to 2, over here, so I have intel. My intel went up 1, so I get to take 1 side off the board when that comes up, and I get to draw 2 target cards. Okay, so let's start. Here we are, we draw a target card. So unless it's a scramble, I can draw a second card. This is a dispersed and a secondary target. That's a troop column, and this is the rail yard. Ooh, and I like the rail yard because it gives me 4 victory points, and I can either pick up a pilot or a samurai spirit gets replenished. So I either gain another plane to my squadron. So I don't think I'll do the secondary target because this can take 7 aircraft, and that's what I'm going with. We'll put this on the bottom as this indicator of when I need to shuffle that deck if I do. Okay, so we're going to the rail yard. This is going to be target 49. And 49 is way up here, and this is in the 2 stress zone. Okay. I need 5 hits. It's got 1 bandit. It's a daggone dispersed target again. -1 turn, so I can only stay over the target for 4 turns. I get a bonus, reduce the next target's printed approach bandit numbers by 1. So I won't have as many fighters. I get an overkill if I can hit. So again, I need to hit this thing with as much as I can, and I can have 7. So I'm going to bring in And they're going to have one bandit at the target and one bandit on each approach. So let's see what we're going to do here. I need to pick out the planes I'm going to use and assign my pilots. Nope. Before I do that, sorry, see, always read the board. Determine and place my sights. Good. Okay, sights. 2 in the approaches, 1 on the target. There's 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1. All right, let's see what we got. We have a no sight. That's good. That one's gone. This is a light machine gun. Not too bad. Here's another light machine gun and a heavy machine gun. Down here we have another heavy machine gun and another heavy machine gun. And up here we have another light machine gun and rifleman. And in the center, light machine gun. Okay. So they can cause you a lot of stress. The zone that's the lightest is going to be coming in from the north this time. Now we assign pilots. Okay, so I'll come back just as soon as I get the pilots selected here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Again, there's the glare. Sorry about that. I've got 4 bombers. Fuchida, Shibata, neither one of those went last time. Merida, he had carried over a stress. And Ogami, he carried over 2 stress. So these guys they're kind of picking up on their stress now. Then I have Agari, who also has 1 stress already on him. And Sakao, who has 1 stress. And I want him to go, not so much because he's great, but I'm trying to get him promoted as quickly as I can. So he'll probably have to rest today after this mission, but he'll be very close to getting promoted. Okay, so we've assigned our pilots. Now we have to arm our aircraft. I think based on my experience last time, I'm going to carry the 500-pound bombs. I'm also going to take 2 drop tanks for each of these planes, as they have no weight, but they do cost me a SO point, so I'll be -3 for those guys on my SO points. Which I got plenty for this now. And so I believe that I would just take 500-pound bombs on Fuchida. He can carry 2 of them. So 1, 2. Oh, you know what? I just noticed. I am going to look up them drop tanks again. He has to carry 1. Nishimura. These guys carry 1. They have a weight point. It's going to affect their dogfighting. Yeah, I got to look at that. Ogami's going to take 2 500-pound bombs for sure. And then let's see, they get +2, +3. They're going to get 1 hit. I think I'm giving them the 500-pounders because I'd rather get 1 hit than no hits. And those, although Shibata has 2 samurai spirits, if Yeah, and he can carry the 2 500-pounders. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay. What we want to do is get in here and hit this target and hit it fast. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look up this drop tank thing here real quick. Just because I want to make sure when I go to dogfight what happens there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I found what I was looking for on the drop tanks. We can discard them anytime during a turn, so I can carry them. They get me one less stress because they're going to get me. They give me the fuel range, and then I can drop them when we get to combat, and they won't cause me any, reduction in my attacks and stuff. So okay, so we're all set there. We armed our aircraft. We're carrying 500-pounders for this one. And now we draw our target bound event card. And it is, let's raise the camera back up to the game board now. Place the opportunity special sight counter in the center area. Special sight counter opportunity. Okay, let's see what we got here. Opportunity. Destroy this, I gain a victory point. So we got this also. So now I can try to destroy that also. Great. I can gain a victory point. Okay. Place our aircraft and choose our altitude. So here comes, we're going to come in low. We're coming in from the north. Shibata is a dive bomber. He's coming in high. Morita's a dive bomber. He's also coming in high. And Ogami's coming in low. And then my 3 fighters. I have Agari, Sakao, and Nishimura. Okay. Place the aircraft, choose the altitude, determine and place bandits. So here we go. So our bandits are 1 in the approach, 1 in the target. So here we go. Oops. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right. So this is a no bandit. No bandit. That's good so far. There is a I-16 that's average. Another I-16, this is a veteran. And an F-28 Buffalo newbie. All right. Now, on this target card, it says 1 bandit and disperse target -1 turns. All those things happen there is that at the start of every turn, I draw for an extra bandit over the center area. That's here on the key terms. Number bandit. Draw the indicated number of bandit counters at the start of each turn over target. So when I get to over target, I draw it, place the bandits in the center area. Okay. So we could have some action in this round. I hope I get lucky and have some no bandits show up, but here we go. All right. We now draw over target event card. Nope. Again, determine the placement. Intel air defense adjustment. I can reduce 1 sight. So I think the sight I'm going to take out is here over the target. So I get past that north approach, I won't have that guy to tangle with when I get over there, in case I'm swirling around over there trying to kill this target. All right, now we do over the target event card. Pay 1 stress to add 2 to your roll when performing in my sights and out of the sun maneuvers. Surprise. Okay. So I hang on to this. I'm going to put it right here on the board so I see it. This is if I want to add 2 to my roll for in my sights or out of the sun. Okay. We'll see how that's going to work. That may work for like Sakau or somebody if he gets into a dogfight here. All right, place the turn counter in turn number 1. And the first thing we do is we draw to see if there's another bandit shows up here over the target. And it is, yes. And it's an average I-15. And I can't read very well. It's a veteran. Now I got 2 veterans over the target. Not really what I wanted, but here we go. It's the game, right? Okay. I have Fuchida has situational awareness. Nishimura has situational awareness. Okay. We're now dive bombers, kamikaze, dive below, no. Fast pilots, nothing yet. Sights and bandits attack, nothing yet. Okay, slow pilots, so aircraft move. So here we go. So we're moving in, moving in, moving in, moving in. Okay, bandits move. So here he comes. He's moving in, and these 2 guys moved in. This one moves into the center zone now. So you can see this can get nasty really quick. Okay. All right. We advance the turn counter. And now we're going to we have to draw to see if they get another fighter over the rail yard. And it is, yes. They get a newbie, I-16 newbie. Okay, so he's got a couple of these guys coming. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's match these guys up. I got a newbie, he's going to go with Sakau. And I got these 2 veterans right here going with these guys. All right. I can have a fast pilot attack. Nishimura is going to use his situational awareness. All 3 pilots are dropping their tanks. Drop tanks now as we're headed into the dogfight. And so Nishimura is going to, his opponent is in this I-15 and he's a veteran and he's a +0. Okay, so get my little board up here so you can kind of see what's going on. We're neutral right now. I'm going first. I get a D10 plus my maneuver, which is 2, plus my friendly air-to-air, which is 1, plus 3, and he's a 0. So I have a +3. I could add a stress with this surprise, add 2 to my die roll, would give me a +5, and have a really good attack roll here. Or come out of the sun on him. I could do a yo-yo and try to gain a position and an attack. Let's see, what's the best thing here? That way I don't have to take any more stress, which is important going into these next battles. Not to have these guys all stressed out, especially up in this area. Okay, I think that's what I'll try the yo-yo. I'm a +3 on my die roll. And here we go. A 4 and a 3 is 7. I gain 1 position and +1 to my attack. Okay. Friendly attack. My D10 plus my attack rating plus 1 minus his is 0 plus my position, which is plus 1 because I'm now advantaged, and that plus 2. So that's plus 1 for that, plus 2 plus 3. I have a plus 3. I need a 9 or higher. I need a 9 or higher. Plus 3. So I got to roll at least a 6. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a 3 and 3. It's a 6. I didn't get him. Okay, I took that chance based on hoping to hit him. I didn't want to use my samurai spirit, but I do have the advantage on him. Okay, here we go. Sights and bandits. So let's do the sight first. This is the light machine gun. He can fire at low targets. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I roll a 6, I have to re-roll. And it is a 3. So, oh, almost knocked my dice tower over. 1, 2, 3. Agari. He's firing at. Agari is going to take a stress and evade. So it's 2 dice. He has to have a 5 or higher. You know what? I'm not going to do that because take my chance here. I have my samurai spirit. 5 or higher for, oops, got to get it in the dice tower. It's a 1. He missed. Okay, I rolled the dice, made the gamble, got past. Okay. This is the I-16 veteran against Agari. So we have to figure out what his maneuver is going to be. It is D10 plus his air-to-air. He's plus 1. So we roll plus 1 and they're neutral. It's a 9, makes it a 10. Ooh. On a 10, he's coming out of the sun. Okay, so here comes his attack. Out of the sun. D10 plus his air-to-air, which is plus 1, minus mine, which is 2, so he's a minus 1. Minus my maneuver, 2, so he's minus 3 to this die roll, out of the sun. It's a 5, makes it a 2. He lost 2 positions. So he tried to get the jump on me, didn't work. Okay, next one is this Buffalo, F2A Buffalo. He's a newbie going against Sakao, so we got newbie versus newbie. Cool. All right, so I got, again, it's his, a D10 plus his enemy air-to-air, which is minus 3. A 3 minus 3 is 4 or less. He's going to try a tight turn. His tight turn now is D10 minus 3. I'm a minus 2, so now he's minus 1. And my maneuverability is 2. He's minus 3 on this die roll. A 3 makes that a 0, no effect. Okay, he's going to fire at us. He hits 6, 10, and 11. Let's see. D10 minus 3. I'm a minus 2, so now he's minus 1. My robust is minus 1. Now we're even. So it's a straight up roll for Sakao. And it's a 5. And he needed a 6. He missed. All right. So far, so good. All right. Now we have this I-15 over here. He's disadvantaged, so we'll be going down this column this time. It's the D10 and his air-to-air, which is 0. And he rolled a 1. He's going to try to do a tight turn. Okay. He's 0. I'm a plus 1. That makes me minus 1, minus and 2 for my maneuver. So he's minus 3 to this roll. And he rolls a 2. No effect. Okay, so he can't shoot at me. So now it's my guys. All right. Now, Nishimura, if I lose a position, I just come straight up. I don't want to do that, but tight turn, gain a position and attack. I think I'll do, Nishimura is going to do a tight turn. The worst case is a no effect. Okay, so D10, my maneuverability is 2, my air-to-air is +1, so that's +3, and he's a 0. +3, 7 is a 10. I gain 1 position, and +1 to this attack. So now my attack, D10, plus my +1 for my air-to-air, he's a 0, so we're still at +1. 3 for tailing, so +4, +1 for the maneuver, so I'm +5 on this die roll. And it's a 10. We shot down the veteran. Excellent. So that's 1 down. Spin him around. Now, the veterans, they're out of the game and they don't go back in the cup. So I'm going to put him on the board over here right now because I'm handling my dogfight board to show you guys. Nishimura picks up his second kill of the campaign. All right. Now we have Sakao. Okay. What to do with this guy? He's not that good, but let's see where he's at. If I do in my sights, I gain a chance to get a hit here. If I spend an SO point, if I pay a stress on him, he can add 2 to his roll when performing that. So let's see. This guy's a -3. That's really going to help me. Let's see if I really need that or not. In fact, let's just see what we got here. If I do out of the sun, let's see. So for him, for maneuver success, it's D10. Maneuverability is 2. His air-to-air is -2, so he's even. And he's a -3. So it's +3 to my roll. If I do out of the sun, I'm going to try out of the sun with Sakao and see if I can get him some bonuses here. So here we go. He's coming out of the sun. He's +3. 7 is a 10. It's +4 to his attack. All right. He took a stress to do that. So he's up to 2 now. Still okay. 3's, he's good through 3. So I'm running right to the edge. All right. Now we're going to attack. D10 plus my air-to-air is -2, minus his air-to-air is -3. So that's +1 plus my +4 here. So I'm +5. I need a 9 or higher. 8. Got him. Look at there. Shot down that buffalo with Sakao. So he gets his first kill. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Now I already have Agari tailing this guy. So I'm going to do, I don't want to lose any positions. So I'm going to do in my sights on this attack. Okay. So for the maneuver, D10 plus my maneuverability 2. Friendly air-to-air 2, that's +4. Minus his, he's a +1. So now I'm +3 on this die roll. +3. And it's a 5, gives me an 8. It's +1 attack. Okay, so now we go to the attack. D10 plus my air-to-air +2. Minus his +1, so I'm +1. Plus the position, that's 3. +4. Plus 1 more is +5. Here he fires. plus 5. 2's a 7. He didn't get him. Man. All right. So, that guy's a veteran. I'm tangling with the veteran. Okay. Slow pilots attack aircraft move. So Sakal, he'll pick up this guy. He picks him up. These guys move into the target now. They're going to dive. Dive. And he comes in. Okay. He stays out there in the dogfight. Oh, it's getting tough now. Okay. Bandits don't move because they're engaged. Advance the turn counter to turn 3. We got to draw. See if we draw another fighter here in the center area. And we do. Man. It's an average I-16. Okay, so we got another fighter out here now. All right. So, here we go. Whew. Fighters are swirling. They're going to pick up, he's going to pick up a bomber. So I don't know which one yet. Yep, because I couldn't engage him. Well, my bombers are going to get attacked. Fuchida has situational awareness. That's going to help me. Okay. Dive bombers. I dove. Fast pilot. Fuchida is going to make his attack because I don't want him to get caught in a dogfight, get shot up or something. So, here we go. He is dropping 2 500-pound bombs. I need a 7 or higher to hit. Okay. He is a +3 air to ground. He has the bombardier and the navigator skill. So let's see what that says. Navigator, at the end of each mission, roll a d10, reduce your stress by 2. That'd be cool. Bombardier, treat munitions. Oh, okay. Altitudes is both low and high. So he could have stayed high and not got shot at, but it didn't matter. Okay, so he's dropping these 2. He's a +3. I need 7 or higher on each one. I got a 5 and a 7. 2 hits. That's the way to start. I got the first 2 bombs were effective. Way to go, Fuchida. Okay. And he actually gets to go again, so he can strafe it, or he can go after that opportunity target if he needs to. That's my fast pilot. Now the sights and bandits. So there's no sights to attack, so now it's bandits. So let's see who he's going to go after. It's one of these 4 over here. So we'll go 1, 2. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I rolled a 6. So we'll roll again. A 3. So he's coming after Morita. All right. So he's coming after my bomber. All right, let's start up here. He's being tailed. So let's see what he tries to do to get away from Agari. So tailed is over here now. All right, so here we go. D10 plus his air to air, which is +1. So he rolls a 10. So a 9 or higher, he's going to try to do a half loop. He's going to try to get reverse his position here. His air to air minus my air to air. He's a +1, I'm a 2, so he's a -1. And my maneuvers, so it makes him -3 on this die roll on a half loop. And he rolls a 1, so he doesn't gain any positions. He stays right where he's at. Okay, now we have this newbie in this I-16 attacking Sakal. They're neutral. So he's going to go D10 plus his air to air, which is -2. And he rolls an 8, makes that a 6. He's going to try a yo-yo. Okay, So he's at -2, I'm at -2, so he's even, but my maneuverability is 2, so he's -2 on his die. Rolled a 6, makes that a 4. He's -1 on his attack, so he can attack from a neutral position, and he's -1. So here he comes, -1. He's a -2 on his attack, on his air-to-air. I'm -2, so we're even. My robustness is -1, so he's a +1. Nothing on his position, and he's -1. So it's a straight up roll. He got a 1. He missed. Whew. Okay. Dodged that guy. Now I got this I-16 attacking Ishimura. All right. He is a D10, and he's average, no modifier, and he rolls a 4. He's going to try a tight turn. Okay. He's 0. Nishimura's a 1, so he's -1. My maneuverability is 2, so he's -3 on a tight turn. 10 makes it a 7. He gained a position on Nishimura. Okay. Now he's going to attack us. He's 0, -1. My robustness is 0. We're still -1. His position gives him +1, so we're even. Nishimura is going to evade. It costs him a stress. They roll 2 dice. 5 and a 0. I take the 5, and that is a miss. Okay. I got this I-16 attacking Merida. He is going to be right here. He is a 0. So he has a straight up roll for his maneuver. It's a 2. A 2, he's going to try a tight turn. So he's 0. My friendly air-to-air, oh, is 0. That's good. And my maneuverability is -1. So he gets +1 to this die. 6 makes it a 7. On a tight turn, he gained 1 position on Merida. Here, well, here, I can turn it this way. All right, he gained a position on Merida. Now he's going to attack. He's 0. We're 0. Friendly robust is 0. And his position gives him a +1. Marida's going to evade. Gets 2 dice. 5 and a 7, they miss. Okay. So Merida dodged him. And now I have to check, because I haven't flown the 2-seaters very much lately. I just need to review that and see what if he fires back then or not. So hang on just a minute. Okay, so really, I'm looking here. You can see there at the second paragraph, bombers perform their defensive fire attacks after a friendly maneuver or bandit maneuvers, but before the fighter attacks. So I should have let him do his defensive fire, Merida. He's a 0. So let's see if we see how this works. His is, he'll be disadvantaged. So he's gonna, he's gonna get a D10, and his air-to-air is 0, and his is 0. So he doesn't gain a position there because of he's disadvantaged. So I would say he needs, and his hits is a 9 or higher. He has to have a 9 or higher. He got a 7, he missed. Okay. All right. So they didn't do any damage. So now my fighters can attack. All right. So I have Agari up here who is going to attack. Oh, you know what? That sight could have fired at him. I need to do that. That's part of the problem of staying over there. Right. So he fires at Agari. And he gets a 1. He missed. Okay. Now, Agari is on his tail. So he's tailing this guy. All right. So our maneuver choice here is going to be in my sights. And he has D10 plus maneuvers 2 plus friendly air-to-airs 2 plus 4 minus his, so he's plus 3 on in my sights. He rolled a 3, that makes it a 6. He gets plus 1 attack. Okay, and now he attacks. He's plus 2, minus 1, and he's plus 3. So he's plus 5 on this attack. 10. He got him that time. That's another veteran. That's 2 veterans out. And Agari just picked up his 3rd kill. Good job. All right, Sakao, who's trying to score a double today, he is going to try to do he's going to try to do in my sights and take this head-on shot at this guy. See if he can hit him. So his maneuver's a 2. And his air-to-air is minus 2, so he's even. And the enemy's air-to-air is minus 2, so we're plus 2. Sorry, reading the wrong thing. Yeah, maneuver 2. Yeah, I'm 2, minus 2, plus 2, so I'm a plus 2 on this maneuver of in my sights. 5 makes it a 7. That's plus 1 attack. Okay, so here he comes on the attack now. Minus 2, plus 2, nothing for the position, plus 1 on the die roll. He's going to play Samurai Spirit and take the kill. I'm not even going to roll it. He used his Samurai Spirit right there and eliminates another fighter. That's a newbie, I-16. He's down. And look at there. Sakao scores a double today, and he suddenly has 2 kills. Okay, Nishimura needs to make a maneuver here. He needs to gain a spot for sure. He's going to do, this guy here is a 0. He's an average pilot. He's going to try a yo-yo. Maybe we'll get lucky and get 2 positions, but we're going to try a yo-yo right here. Okay, so maneuverability's 2, friendly air-to-air is plus 1, so I'm plus 3. He's a 0, and we're doing a yo-yo. Plus 3. 4 and 3 is a 7. Plus 1 position, plus 1 attack. Okay, so we got it back to head on. So here we go. Plus 1, 0, position, but I gave plus 1. So now I'm at plus 2. Plus 2. I use my samurai spirit and take the 10, and that's a hit. And he's gone. Get rid of that guy too. He's an average. Another I-16 just went down. Nishimura now has 3 kills. Excellent. Okay, now the bomber boys, they're making their runs. Here comes Shibata. He's dropping 2 bombs and he's using both his samurai spirits and he's taking 2 hits. I ain't fooling around with that. Taking that, that's up to 4 now. I get to this point, we're taking the kills. Merida, he's dropping 2 500-pound bombs. He's going to use his samurai spirit, take 1 hit for sure. We got to roll for the other one. Needs a 7 or higher. He dove in. He was a dive bombing. +2, +3. And he rolls a 3-6. He missed. Okay. Ogami's attacking. He's dropping 2 500-pounders. He's a +3. He needs 7s or higher to hit. 9 and a 2. He got the 1 hit. This goes to overkill. Gain a victory point for that. Eliminated that. Now, I still have Fuchida, who is going to strafe this target of opportunity. His air to ground is +3. He's got a samurai spirit. He's going to play that, take the 10, and he kills that also. We're going to gain that victory point. Okay. And guess what? It's over. I'm out of there. I did all my target kills, and they all broke off. So we're out. We draw a homebound event card. He is with us. Save this card. Discard when you destroy a target that gains you a pilot. Instead, gain an ace valued at 4, 8, 12, or less, depending on the campaign length. I just destroyed a target that gains the pilot. So instead I gain an ace. But I wasn't going to do that. I'm going to save the card because I got to take my samurai spirit back. All right, another successful mission. We killed the target. We did it in less than the 4 turns. We will save this to show it on the next draw that the approach bandits numbers are reduced by 1, so there may not be any on the approaches. Maybe I'll even get one where my fighters can stay home and rest, as they all need to recover some of their stress levels back down now. Okay, and we'll go through and calculate all the victory points again and see where we're at and add our stress up. I don't believe there'll be any promotions yet, but I'm getting close now with Sakao. He needs 1 more mission and he'll be there. Agari might be there. He's a 4, so he might get promoted here and see what that does for him. He's a pretty good pilot already. He turned into a deadly kind of guy. All right, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun playing this. I really like these leader games. I really like the Corsair leader, and I'm having a lot of fun with this one also. So hopefully I'm not making too many mistakes. I'm trying not to. It's funny when you're videoing and stuff, you tend to want to hurry or jump around, and sometimes you make a mistake doing that. But I'm trying not to, trying to make sure I get it right, but I'm a human, you know. So hopefully they're not too bad. I know sometimes I catch them, like when I went back and fired the machine gun up there. So hope you enjoyed it, and if you are new, please subscribe, and if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you for day 3. Thanks.